Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Undertale Beyond the Mountain. Let's see how our favorite prince is doing.
Chapter 200, The Dream. Little Asriel has been known to have a tiny amount of magic in his young body. His final form has a lot of it. But Asriel wants to learn magic without going in his final form. This made the young prince very sad. He really wants to help his friends through magic. Although Frisk told him that magic isn't the answer to everything, he still wants to learn magic. Toriel and Ascari noticed their son's sadness. The young prince told them that he wants to learn magic. Toriel agreed to teach him at tomorrow afternoon. Then, Asriel went to bed. The young prince started to dream. He was in a void full of sparkles. Then, he sees a creature in front of him. "Greetings, sweet prince," the creature said. Asriel went closer to it. He couldn't tell what it is. "I think I know how to help you, but can you do something for me?" the creature asked. Asriel was willing to help it. "Take off my hat," it said. Asriel takes off the creature's hat. It was revealed that the creature is another prince. He was a prince that looked just like him. The exception that the prince was wearing glasses and he had horns. "Are you my cousin?" Asriel asked. "No, I am not your cousin. I am a prince like you. I can do lots of magic. But please, don't be jealous. I know that you can reach the same level of magic as I do. I believe in you. One day, you will be a perfect mage as me," the prince said. Then, the sparkle circled Asriel and then, he woke up. Chapter 201, Training. Asriel went to the living room. He saw Frisk sitting on the chair. He tells them about the dream he had. There was a prince. He looked just like me. With glasses, horns, and a scarf, he said. Frisk wished if they can meet someone related to them in their dreams too. Later, Asriel has 10 minutes to hang around before the magic training starts. He was in the garbage dump. He was still grieving about Chara. His grief was interrupted when Monster Kid asked him to play monster tag. Asriel told him that he can't because he has training to do. When noon arrived, Asriel and Toriel were in the royal garden. "Okay son, are you ready for your magic training?" Toriel asked. Asriel was 100% ready. He wanted to know how to do the fire power. Toriel demonstrated her fire powers to him. "You just need to hold out your hands," she said. Asriel held out his hands. Nothing happened. All of a sudden, he felt pressure turned on in his soul. He can feel his paws getting warmer. Suddenly, all the pressure made him form fireballs. He shoots them. Toriel was so happy. "Oh my gosh. Asriel, you've done it, and on your first day. I am so proud of you," Toriel said, happily. Then, her and her son continued to practice. Asriel was so happy that he finally learned the fire power. That other prince was right. Asriel will become a mage in the future. Chapter 202, Asriel to the rescue. Meanwhile, Metaten was tasked to look after Monster Kid. Since Undyne was gone doing her duties, MTT was starting to get tired of MK's dangerous dares. Sometimes taking care of MK will be stressful. As Metaten was keeping up with him, he sees MK licking an old piece of dynamite. "MK, what in the name of Mr. Cherrywood is wrong with you?" Metaten asked, frantic. All of a sudden, they both paused to see a glitch charge at them. MK spits out the old dynamite and ran away, falling on his face in the process. Metaten wasn't careful and he tripped on a piece of garbage, knocking him to the ground unconscious. Glid bites him by the leg and drags him away. MK shouted for help. Asriel heard the cries for help and went to his aid. MK told him that Metatron got taken away by a glitch. Asriel got straight to action and went on for the search. A few minutes later, MTT awoken to see Glit. His leg was hurting due to it being bitten. He sees Asriel coming for him. Then, Glit got mad and started protecting the robot from the young prince. "You better back up or I will burn you," Asriel threatened. Glit didn't budge. "Alright, I warned you," Asriel said. Then, he shot fireballs at him. Glit started whining in pain. He quickly dived in the water. Metatron was happy to be rescued. Asriel was happy that he has magic powers in his young body.
Well, that was pretty nice, wasn't it? So yeah, Asriel should not transform into his final form just to use magic, but he can also do it in his tiny young body as well. And I just thought it'd be interesting for Undertale to have. Just young Asriel having magic and all. But just him just shooting the fireballs is quite unique. Also, I'm not sure if this is related, but all of this just kind of reminds me of the fire flower from the Super Mario games. Like, you just shoot fire from your hands. Like, Undertale and Mario got a few things in common now, don't they? Well, I hope you enjoyed. We're almost to the end. So, yeah. Have a good day.